Over the past few years in high school, I've had many experiences that have shaped me into the person I am today. I feel like my identity comes from several places. However, I know that I mainly see myself as a female with a large family and a decent education. Growing up, it was tough being a girl who fit in with just my family, not those I went to school with, because I was always the quiet one. Going through elementary and middle school, I was always the quiet little girl who never spoke up or spoke her mind. But once I got into high school, I started to care less what people thought. I started to realize whether or not people judge you based on the person you are, that does not matter. Continuing my high school career, I started getting involved with sports like sophomore year when I made the junior varsity cheer team at West. I started being more loud and outgoing and cheering for the football games, which made it a little bit easier than it really was. Growing up, focusing on my education is what has made me who I am today. I now am that person who focuses on school but also focuses on living life. My grades aren't the best, but I manage the best that I can. That is also part of the reason I pursued gender. Being the only middle-aged girl in my family until my cousin became a teenager was easy, because I got along with all the boys. At the same time, I wished I had a girl around who understood me. Once my cousin was born, her and I immediately got along with my best friend at the age of 7 years old. Before they both came along, I would hang out with all of my guy cousins and their friends, even when I was 6-7 years old. Because I got along well, I would go to stew trips and they would come over and stay the night, watch movies, etc. And they were the only kids I had to hang out with until I got into actual school and met new kids. Having a gender split is important to me and my family because I feel like whether they were girls or boys mostly in the family, no matter which gender it was, I got along well with them. Because of the people in my life today and when I was younger, I am how I am today. My family has made a huge impact on me growing up. I think there are many social constructs that can influence the people we become, but for me, family, education, and gender are definitely the three types I see myself through. Family, education, and gender have all created who I am today, a young, caring, outgoing girl who shows compassion and nothing more. I've made mistakes in the past, and I know I cannot go back, but if I were able to take them back, I would do that, and just maybe do them over again. I think being raised as a girl in a family with all boys is why I really found myself identifying with the gender roles and expectations when I was reading Macbeth. I felt that Lady Macbeth had so much ambition and self-confidence. Although she was a bit crazy in the head, I think as a woman I often feel like men need to control things in my life when I should be the one taking control. Furthermore, being a woman who was raised in a large family has always influenced me to believe that family has the biggest impact on a person. This is why in Paper Towns I was disappointed when I found out Margot, along with Quentin's parents, wanted nothing to do with Margot's disappearance. My family has always taught me to be respectful and loyal, although I understood why the parents wanted nothing to do with Margot's disappearance. As someone who grew up in a family that valued loyalty, I found myself disliking the parents because of their actions. Throughout my years at Joliet West, I have seen many changes in how I interpret text and interact with others. JV cheer sophomore year affected me greatly because I never thought about myself as an outgoing girl before experiencing it. I made a few new friends that year, but I didn't start seeing myself as a loud person until I got past high school cheer, when I then became a competitive cheerleader. It made me re-examine my life and my actions, and now when it comes to meeting new people, I find myself focusing on my actions and words more than I ever did before. I think this change happened because I was just tired of being that quiet little girl that always sat to the side. This was important to my growth as an individual because as life goes on, I should be more comfortable talking to people, especially once I get into the real world and get a real job with other people. In addition, looking at Paper Towns, it shaped how I view the different types of people on this earth. I think this affects me because it makes me see reality and see the different choices people will make when it comes to a certain situation. Although I did not change my perspective on gender, I feel that reading and experiencing Macbeth reinforced my views from feeling comfortable around both boys and girls. Overall, I would say the biggest change in me throughout these past years was my attitude and my personality because of all of the changes and situations I have been through. I think my family has had the most impact on how I perceive the world because they are the ones who guide me down the right path, even when I am about to turn into the wrong direction.